If you're looking for intellectual, informed basketball takes, and you want to bring in media that knows what they're talking about, look no further than
never early, never late, but we always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights, man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands, we run 3-man weeks, Paul, Trey, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan, we got love for the game, we don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm the run the fast break, throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break, throw me the outlet. We on the break, it's fast break. We on the break, it's fast break. Let's go.
Yo.
Hold on.
Yeah. What's up? Family. You know who we be. Back again. I go by Ro, the hostess with the mostest, and you know that. Good Flatbush to my the author, the big man in the middle, Mr. Consistent, America's favorite Haitian uncle, King Joe. Above him, we call him Coach. You may know him as PRR Sports, Mr. 1995. The most stubborn man in the business, but always stands on business. Coach One big up yourself. And last but certainly not least, to his right, the professional, the architect. We call him Morpheus. Alan, the man with the plan. What's good?
Jersey.
Yes, sir.
Big Jersey.
We are an ensemble. We are an ensemble that goes by the moniker Fast Breaks. I've been waiting for this all summer. Can I get a rebound, please?
Hold on.
The Black Kevin Love. We back.
Brothers and Fast Break family, I'm so happy you have once again a Saturday morning to join us on an audio adventure. Season 3 back up. What up, gang?
Gangy, what's up, family? What's up? Hold on, wait. Before we keep
what's
going,
good to my heart?
Heart?
What up, Muddy? What up, Gangy?
What up, Gangy?
Hey, what's good, twin?
Before we keep going, we gotta wish, because you see him rocking a special hardware the way he picked up that cup. Hold on.
I said for lifers? Oh, for lifers.
We gotta wish a special shout out and congratulations to our boy Ro on getting married this month. Our boy is finally taking off the market. Let's go. Probably the best wedding I've been to this year. So shout out to y'all.
Got him. It's over.
Wait, hold on.
Are we trying
Yeah, you know what I wanted, Paul.
Listen.
It's done. Time has run out.
It's over.
Thank you so much. Shout out.
Some chat.
Indeed. Shout out wifey. You know what it is. She's right in the other room right now, probably horrified that the screaming in our household has once again resumed for another year.
You thought she had peace.
She thought she had peace. But you know what? I did what I had to do for the household, so now the mandem can play.
Amen. That's a problem.
All right, brothers. Season 3. I'm so excited. Fans out there, I hope you're excited. We have a whole lot in store for you. I'm not going to tee it up too much. I'm just going to let you see how we're rocking. First and foremost, shout out to the viewers that are viewing this on IG. Can we get some noise for the IG fans?
Let's go.
IG, baby, what's up?
Yeah, let's go. Hey.
Can we get some love for the YouTube fans? YouTube viewership is in the building.
We love y'all. Come on. Y'all bring it back. Come on.
But can we get some love? First pod for our Twitch fams, all the fams on stream chat.
Yeah.
What up? Welcome
chat?
To the full pod. Good? Welcome to the main pod.
Now y'all been seeing us in 2K. Y'all about to see how we really got.
I wanted to before we start the pod. My brothers don't even know this pod on this. Twitch fandom. 2K is downloading on my console as we speak. 26 is loading. We will back up.
You know what?
Hey, go to the streets. Tell the hood we back up.
We back
soon.
Hyperbolic time changer.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
Point guard loading.
We didn't even go nowhere.
Obviously, he'll be 6'4", 6'5". I understand the assignment this year.
Oh, wait. I got to send you some 6'8" videos. That's
6'8" PG? 6'8" PG? Magic Johnson?
You got to make him a shooting guard, but the effect will be the same.
Oh, I don't know.
We got to talk about it. But I think we're locked in. We're locked in.
All right, bet. All right, fellas. You know how we getting down this season. We got our rapid round segment to start off. Got a few topics I want to throw out to y'all and get y'all quick takes on it. There's really no other topic that we could start this year with other than this one. And for this one, I'm going to go to our brother King Dre to start us off. Dre, I have one question for you, brother. Has the Wemby era begun? Victor Wembanyama has started the 25-26 season averaging 30 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and 5 blocks on 56% from the field. Has the Wemby era begun?
You know, I think
the Spurs are 5-0, second in the Western Conference.
The best person to answer that is Wemby himself, because that first game, or I think the second game, where he got a block on one end, and not just a regular block, he swatted it completely away, came down, looked the man in his face, crossed him up, and then pulled, and then fell and said, "It's over. It's over, brother." The Wemby era is not just begun, it's here. We're living through it, and he's only getting better. He's not even 7'4" anymore. He might be 7'6" at this point. And he's pulling from the logo. He's pulling from the logo. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that Anthony Davis is probably a top 3 defender in this league, and he literally couldn't do anything. He couldn't do anything. Do you know who the best defender is in this league? Also Wemby. What are we? The only person that had a slight shot was Giannis at number 2 as the best defender, and he also couldn't do anything. There is not the minute that the San Antonio Spurs figure it out, and what I really mean by that is the minute De'Aaron Fox laces it up, I don't know that there's an open window for anybody going forward. I really don't. The Wemby era is upon us. It's set. We are now living through it, and we're about to see some of the best basketball from a guy this size probably ever.
Alan, has the Wemby era begun?
Yeah, I think this is the beginning of it. Everything Dre is saying is right. What he's alluding to is Wemby is playing with more swag now. He's playing with a little more attitude. He's walking like he knows he's like the next guy. You know what I mean? Like he's playing with a different energy now. I think that game against the Dallas Mavericks to start the season off was a statement game for him. I think that was mad intentional, if I'm thinking about it. I think he wanted to go with Anthony Davis and Derek Lively, knowing that this is a defensive backcourt, and he wanted to show the world that it's his time now. So I think we're in the Wemby era, and like I don't even know if the Spurs have to figure it out. I just think they got to put some good pieces around him, and we're gonna watch them ascend to like maybe not the number 1 seed this season, but in the next 2 years they might be a number 1 seed just off of how good he is alone. Every time I'm scrolling this week, all I saw was just like Wemby has more blocks than like a third of the team's NBA. And like that's crazy. Like at this point, like what are you doing?
Ridiculous.
Like what do you do with him? I saw that scrolling like 3 different times this week. Like what on earth can you do with that? Like he's making his shots. He's actually his shot diet has changed, and he's getting most of his points in the paint now, and he's like dunking on people. And on top of that, he's making his threes. Like I don't know what to do with that.
Facts. Paul,
wait,
has the Wemby era begun?
Sure. Before you go on to the next thing, there was a comment before that said the monks have trained him, and I just want to highlight that for 1 second. Because he went
Ghul, the
I was gonna say he
shadows.
went to the Tibetan monks like Batman, and then went to go train like he's the Joker. You are living through a comic book, people. We are living through a comic book. Paul, this is up to you, man. Whatever you gotta say.
Is Wemby vengeance? Is he the knight?
Son.
Listen, Dre
lost you for a second, brother. Go ahead and top that camera off.
I think he was saying that Dre was right, because I was.
Muted
That's
yourself.
They made sure you heard that part.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a fact. Wemby said Paul was born in darkness.
By the time he saw the light, he was already.
I was a grown man and it was blind.
But the Spurs are in a good position, man. Like they got
more.
some young talent. So they have young talent at the same time. They have this phenom in Wemby, who's only going to get better with all this experience. They have Stephon Castle. They got Dylan Harper, who's a beast. I want him on the Nets so bad. And they still got De'Aaron Fox. If I was them, I don't know. You might have to trade De'Aaron Fox, maybe. Like not right now. But you gotta look at that in a because you have all these young guards. De'Aaron Fox is a little bit older than them. You could get some really good talent and put maybe another big man next to Wemby, like a young big man who fits like his timeline a bit more. Or maybe another wing. I'm gonna
do a new system this year where things that are very arguable but are not on the slate, I'm gonna put a post-it and leave it on my workstation. And these are things we're gonna come back to. So do the Spurs need to trade De'Aaron Fox? Congratulations, Alan. You get the first post-it of the year.
I like that idea.
That's an idea I haven't even begun to. I think it's because we haven't really seen them run together. But I see what you're saying.
But in either case, they have a good problem. It's a good problem to have, though. So that's what I was saying. They're in a good position.
Paul, you back with us?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is Wemby vengeance? Right. Is he the knight?
Yo, I was saying this man Andre was right, man. Like all you teams better hurry up and win the chip.
Yeah.
Because can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because Wemby is coming. Now, why? Now, here's the thing. Right? I think at the same time, because I thought about this, right? You said I can't talk about the Knicks yet, so I'm not going to do it. But people are talking about trading all these. Yeah, trading all these players. Like, who would you take over? Would you trade these 3 players or 2 players for Wemby right now and this and that? I think we should just calm down a little bit because we forgot how people were talking about KD. Mm-hmm. By the time the Supersonics went to the Thunder, they were talking about KD in a similar way. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Let's calm down. Let's see. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. Let's see how how Wemby develops. Let's see how the Spurs develop their team. We know it's the Spurs. Like he's gonna let's call it spin. People are saying this man could like surpass Jordan when it's all said and done. Just because he's so much taller than everybody and so much more skilled than everybody, and is starting the season off trying to win the MVP, which that could be something that we end up talking about in the future because the Spurs are not going to be a bad team anymore. Them days are over.
He could be
those days of the Spurs. They had their little few years where they were struggling. Now they're back to like being one of the best in the NBA. So
fair enough. We're going to be talking about Wemby a lot this season. No need to exhaust it now. But I think we're all agreed that it's a new dawn and a new day. There have been a lot of statistical statistically excellent performances to start this year. A lot of people are coming out fully in their duffel, as has been the case, the last few years. I would even say maybe last decade. The season always starts off with everyone, clearly having been locked in with Chris Brinkley and Drew Hanlon and showing off all their bag. But other than Wemby, I would argue there is another player who I would say has been the most impressive with their statistical performance in terms of it being somewhat a new level. He used to be called AR-15. He used to be called the Hillbilly Kobe. I think now we call him Baby Luka.
Hillbilly Kobe?
We used to call him AR-15. We used to call him Hillbilly Kobe. Now we call him Baby Luka or just AR. Dre, coming back to you. Yes, is Austin Reeves' special week where he is averaging, I think, 40?
He's averaging 40?
I think he's legitimately averaging
38. It doesn't matter. I mean,
I'm rounding up, but Austin Reeves is currently averaging right now overall. He's averaging 32, 5, and 9 on 50%. But for that week, let me just give you what he was doing.
Sure.
41, 4 and 3 against the Blazers, 28 and 16 in a game winner against the Timberwolves, 50 against the against Sacramento, 51, 11 and 9 against Sacramento. That's been his week, and he ended it last night with 21 and a win. Is Austin Reeves' special week sustainable, considering also that Luka came back last night and had his own 41 piece, and the game before this week, Luka, his last game before he got injured, he had 49. Is Austin Reeves' current level of play sustainable?
So there's levels to it, right? Is the volume of 40, 50-point games going to continue? I don't think so, only because of opportunity. There's only one basketball. You have Luka Doncic out there who you just set his back, and he's liable to go get you a 50-piece any single night. And if the Lakers organization is going to choose who they're giving the green light to, it's Luka over Austin, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And with LeBron coming back, there's even less basketball to move around. Now, yo. Keep
going. Drake, keep going. 20 seconds. 20 seconds o'clock.
That took me out. I'm sorry.
Read the comment for the audio listeners. It's out of context.
The comment was LeBron makes white players whack. And I was like, yo, that took me Fastbreaks family, I'm sorry. There's not a lot that usually takes me out of mind from what I'm saying, but that really
Lock in, Trey. But
what I was gonna say, now that's why I said there's levels to it. He might not give you 50, but I think him's quite like being one of the better scorers in this league and consistently being a second best player on the Lakers. That's something that's sustainable, and that's something that the Lakers can build on going forward, and that's something other teams should be aware of now.
Sorry, not Dre. Allen,
The other Haitian.
does AR have more in the clip?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is super sustainable, not in like much like Dre just said, like not in the fact he may not go get like 40 and average 35, whatever. But what I look at with him specifically is like the impact that he has on the game. When Luka and LeBron are out, he's just gonna just get more points by way of like just possessions. But the way he plays is still good. The way he plays still helps out the team, and the fact that he just makes the right play. He's just a good basketball player. His turnovers are a little bit high for me, but other than that, like he knows when to drive, he knows when to pass. He's super good on the pick and roll. So all that is super sustainable. He's still going to make like hella. He's still going to make a lot of like possessions better for you than not better.
Right.
So like right now with the ball in his hand so much, I'm just freestyling numbers here. If 30 out of 60 possessions are good, it just bring it out to scale when Luka's around. It may be like 8 out of 20 or 8 out of like 18 are good, which is like, and that may be enough. That could be the difference in the game for you. So I think as long as he impacts the game the same way he still does, and like still is like good at reading and making the right plays, shooting open shots and making them, I think that's valuable for the Lakers and super sustainable.
Word. Paul, is AR a real bad man? True bad man? Paul, you with us?
Oh man.
I lost him. That's okay though.
All
That's
right,
okay.
we'll circle back to that.
What do you think though?
What's your take? You have time to step in.
I think the production is will be unnecessary at this level. What I think is sustainable is I think the league has no choice but to recognize AR as this elevated level of threat. So kind of what like y'all said, I think in terms of providing floor spacing, in terms of having the defense have to react to him, I think this week has set up for him to be this level of threat sustainably. Like when you play the Lakers now, the scouting report undoubtedly now has Austin Reeves very near the top of it.
Correct.
Which I think means that our team playing this style of ball will be sustainable. And I think JJ Redick has hinted as much. That I think because Austin has established this, when you have him and Luke out there on the floor, it's kind of like Luka and Kyrie again, where the Austin Reeves is no longer regarded as like a guy where you have to not, make sure he doesn't get open shots. There's defensive coverages that have to go into effect now when the ball is in his hands.
Right.
Our offense can flow through him. I think the passing is the biggest thing. Him scoring, I've known he could score, and I think him doing it at this volume with this level of usage is new, but we've known he could score. It's the assists for me. It's these high double doubles, the 16 assists, the 10 assists.
That's different.
Him being a playmaker and him, like Alan said, making these reads, I think that continues, which just allows our offense to be extremely free flowing, and it doesn't absolutely require Luka to make every play. I think his IQ has taken a jump. Skill wise, you could say but a lot of the moves he's executing, I've seen him make before. It's like you said, Dre, his reads have taken a jump. Oh, sorry, Alan. His reads have taken a jump to where he approaches his on-ball play as a star. He's reading the floor and looking to make the right play to get the team going. And I think that's absolutely sustainable because that's mental. Paul?
Listen, I said last year that man was nice. I've been set. Listen, he has no weakness offensively in his game. That's what makes him so dangerous. So for him to now be making the reads as a playmaker, he's unstoppable now offensively. He could shoot from all three levels. He can make the reads. His handle's crazy. So listen, my thing is this, right? I don't know how much this really means for the Lakers because now when LeBron comes back, now he has to ingratiate himself with this team. and I don't know how much, because Austin Reeves is going to have to take a step back. Like, let's call this. He's going to have to take us. How much of a step is a question? That's
This
the
is
question.
second post of the year. Is AR now the bona fide second option?
Oh, that's a Dre take.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, look.
Dre take.
Wow.
We're not. We're,
I
we,
ain't saying
we,
that.
I
we,
said that.
we will keep an eye on this topic throughout the season. Is
Mm.
AR now the bona fide second option? Okay.
That's
Moving
a
right along. This is going to be a really interesting question, I think, for you all. Dre, coming right back around the table.
Yes,
And
sir.
yes
Which
or no, man,
team-
he's doing it because he has to carry the team.
Yes. Which team missing their superstar, either temporarily or for the whole season, or in some cases for most of the season, but apparently wants to come back this season, has the best chance to make the playoffs this year? So feel free to pick any team you think qualifies under this category, but which team missing their superstar in any serious capacity has the best chance to make the playoffs this year?
So initially, I was thinking Boston for very obvious reasons. But because of those obvious reasons, I'm not going to say them. It's Indiana. The reason why it's Indiana is because the team itself.
Surprise.
The team itself is still moving. Even though Hallie is their star, they've always operated and continue to operate in a team first mentality, which is a very next man up. We said it last year in the playoffs. They run 11 deep. Now they're running 10 deep, but they can still, as long as they stay relatively close, they can quietly sneak in as a 7 or 8. And it's also in conjunction with the fact that the East is weaker. You have the Knicks, you have the Cavs, and then you have everybody else. So really a lot of teams out there could make a jump, but because of the team atmosphere around them and how they naturally just play, move the ball, play defense, one of the biggest hurts, and it seems to be it hasn't caught up to them yet, is losing Miles Turner. But thus far, early on, we're 5 or 6 games in. I think they have a chance to stay in and stay in contention. They might be a play-in team, but at the lowest I see them going is 10. Obviously, the highest I see them going is 7. But I can see this team sneaking into the playoffs.
Alan, team missing the superstar that has the best chance to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it's just obviously Boston for me. Specifically, like, I guess it's because Jaylen Brown, man. Jaylen Brown he's willing to, I don't know, he's just willing to take on a moment and do that. I think the team looks super like different compared to what they were just 2 years ago when they won the chip. They're really missing Al Horford. They're really missing Drew Holiday really bad.
Yep.
But I still believe in them. They seem to have some good young players off the bench. I was watching them the other day. I think his name is Hugo Gonzalez. And they have a couple other bunch of players like that who are just like willing to take on like certain roles and do like the dirty work. It's going to be really hard for them because I don't think their defense is good, but I think their offense is still like pretty good and they can still get a bunch of threes up. I think Pritchard is shooting really bad this season, but I think that's going to turn around real quick. Like as soon as he gets into a rhythm, I think by like the middle of the month, he should be back on shooting track. And that's going to help them out a little bit because they're not winning a lot of their games, but they've been in close games. And once they get a rhythm going, I think they'll be good. I'd be really surprised if they didn't win more than like 42, 45. If they could stay in that range, I think they're in a good spot to make a solid playoff season.
Paul?
Y'all know Portland is 4-2, right?
You said what?
Portland Trailblazers are 4-2.
I was going to say no one's talking about Portland at 4-2, missing Dame. And for context, the Indiana Pacers are currently 0-5.
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics are currently 3-3. Another team that I would throw in this category, the Cleveland Cavaliers without Darius Garland, 3-3.
Is he their star?
He's one of them.
I forgot about Dan being back in Portland.
I guess that brings out like a question. I guess I shouldn't have asked.
But we're on Paul. Though.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Hey, listen. We might have to start calling for some investigations of the Indiana Pacers front office and see if they're involved in these gambling situations. Because the way they just sold their team this offseason, they're not going anywhere, man. Listen,
Listen, don't
The
be
Ce-
surprised.
I will be surprised. All right. The Celtics are gonna make the playoffs. I don't know. Okay. I'll say this and leave it here. I believe the Trailblazers have the best chance of making the playoffs over the Celtics. But if I'm wrong, it's because I was right about Jaylen Brown being almost as good as Jason Tatum. So we're gonna learn a lot. Me and Fire are gonna go back and forth. And one of us is gonna be proven right this year about Jason Tatum versus Jaylen Brown. Because this is the opportunity, Jaylen Brown. And he's chatting too. He's chatting. These NBA players chatting a lot this year.
A
You
lot.
know what he said about the
He's
Celtics?
always on the stream.
Yeah. Is
Listen.
JB that guy? Yes.
Listen,
Running
just needs
topic
to-
for the year.
Yeah.
he just needs to commit and shave his head and stop wiping his hairline. Ananobi's
He said the
jersey.
We're
stress
keeping
club,
track
man.
of that too. We're keeping track of that too.
Keeping track.
Moving on though, getting through our quick takes. Next question. And I love that, running themes for the year coming out of these. Which team or player has been surprisingly impressive to start the year? I'm gonna break mold real quick, and I'm gonna answer this first because it's about time to do what we do. I'm gonna say Skinny Luka. Now that probably sounds crazy because Luka's an all-star, he's an Olympian, all that good stuff. How could he be surprising you with what he's doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've been paying attention. Granted, Luka Doncic, skinny Luka Doncic, has only played 3 games this year. Do you guys know what he's averaging in the 3 games that he's played this year?
I think like 45 or something.
45, 12, and 8 on 58 from the floor and 35 from 3.
Are we surprised though?
Yes.
All right, you got it.
That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna
Yes. We're
Go
not
ahead.
going to act like just because it's Luka that this is normal, ladies and gentlemen. His 3 games, he's had
45.
43, 49, and 44.
That is normal in the 3 games.
Jesus Christ. We knew that Luka coming off the Skinny Luka Men's Health Magazine diet
It's gonna be different.
was going to be an MVP candidate. But this is, he hasn't played basketball and not scored 40. He
Nah,
looks
crazy.
absolutely devastatingly unguardable. He's moving well. He looks athletic. His jump shot is finely tuned. It is becoming easy for him. I think because he's in his 7th year, we don't view Luka as a player that could get better. But I think we didn't remember that Luka was not yet in his prime. And we may be seeing him possibly beginning to touch his prime. And I didn't answer is it the Wemby era yet? Because my answer is I don't know. There's a man over in Los Angeles who I think has something to say, who has potentially an era of his own. He has the right to say that there may be an era of his own. 45, 12, and 8. And the only reason he's not averaging a triple-double is because he doesn't quite have chemistry with DeAndre Ayton yet, who has looked good. Who has looked good. Once they get chemistry, this man might legitimately average a 40-point triple-double on the year. That's my time. That's my take. Dre, who do you got? Most surprisingly impressive team or player this year?
Player, I'm going with Giannis. And it's not surprising. It's not surprising that he's averaging 36 and 12. What's surprising is it seems like the team has kind of fallen apart. And yet he is actually keeping them afloat. And he is playing like the best player in the league right now. And I think he's playing like the second best on both. Remember, this is defense.
You're right. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So he's been. There was something damaging about watching him take on the Knicks the other night, and he's just moving. He's kind of moving like old Giannis with just bulldozing his way through, which he's continuing to do. But one thing that's different is the confidence of which he's pulling up with, which is like it's like how it happened for LeBron, except quicker, And he's really like, I'm gonna shoot this, and he can make it now too. And I think that goes into the Wemby era where these big guys are like, we gotta expand our games quickly if we want to keep up. So he's a player that I'm starting to watch. He's a player I'm seeing just on both ends keep it together. And it's only surprising only because I feel in the last 2 seasons we haven't had enough Giannis positive talk. So to see him kind of taking it by storm, it is nice.
Bucks 4-1. Allen, surprising team or player so far this year?
Man, if I pick a surprising team, it kind of has to be like the Chicago Bulls, bro.
That's very surprising.
There we go. This guy knows ball.
Nice. The Bulls are kind of nice, dog. Like after I saw that they were 4-0, I watched them on League Pass, and they're playing good basketball. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're playing good basketball.
But is it sustainable?
Yes, I think so because they're literally just playing hard, bro. They're playing fast. They get the boards and they run down the court and they're moving the ball. They have great ball movement. Who's the coach over there? I forgot. Is it Billy Donovan still?
No,
I think it's still Billy Donovan.
I'll tell you right now.
it's not.
Yeah,
No, that for a fact it's not.
Oh, it was not. Okay,
Billy
whoever the
Donovan.
coach is,
It's
it
Billy
is
Donovan.
Okay.
Billy Donovan still over there? He ain't got fired
Yeah.
yet?
Nope. Why would Billy? He's a good coach. Why would he get fired?
Apparently, he's a good
Let's stay
coach.
focused.
Yeah, apparently he's a good coach. But I was gonna say, if it is Billy Donovan, he kind of switched up this whole team's offense. They're moving the ball. There's like 3 players averaging almost 20. I think there's 2 averaging 20, Giddy and Kobe White. Even though Kobe White is injured.
Vucevic.
Yes, Vucevic. And Trey Jones. Y'all know Trey Jones, a backup point guard? Little brother Ty Jones.
Spurs legend.
Yes, he's
No, that's Tyus.
he's
This is his
everything.
little brother Trey.
Now,
Yeah.
wasn't Trey on the Spurs?
Trey was on the Wizards before. Trey was on the Wizards.
Tyus is on the Spurs.
And that guy is like the perfect backup point guard. He plays defense, he moves the ball. He kind of was like everything that we all thought Lonzo was going to be for this team last year if he was all the way healthy. So they're just playing a good brand of basketball, bro. And I like it. And I think it might be sustainable. I think they're finally going to be
Giddy with a breakout year, averaging 22, 9, and 8. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players currently averaging double digits. Good
That's
pick.
crazy.
Paul, surprising team or player. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen. It's only 2 options, man. It's either the Trailblazers or the Spurs.
Oh,
The Trailblazers. The reason we're not saying the Trailblazers is because we think it's not sustainable. Their coach just got locked up. And they're playing good.
Chauncey.
Do you understand how crazy that is?
That is crazy.
They're playing nicer now.
Yo,
well, according to
proves
the
the
allegations, yeah.
I'm saying.
No, they're going to bring us up in court, bro. This is going to be.
yo, we're gonna get subpoenaed. We're gonna get subpoenaed.
Locked up.
We're
Listen,
expert testimony.
Allegedly.
Thank
You didn't say he did anything. It just looks bad.
Thank you. I don't need a civil suit.
But locked up, man. But listen, they're playing good basketball. They're a good defensive team. They lost what's his name? He's on the Celtics now.
Anthony Simons.
Simons. Nobody expected them to be decent. You know, the reason we are not talking about the Trailblazers is because we don't think this is sustainable. So if it is sustainable, then it is the Trailblazers without question. Now the Spurs, I think that's a more obvious answer because it is. We all think it's going to be sustainable, like in the NBA community, because it's Wemby. You understand? The Aaron Fox is over there. It's
a lot of top draft picks.
Yeah, so I think it's either the Trailblazers or the Spurs. If I have to choose, I'm gonna go with the Spurs. But when you talk about who's the most surprising, we gotta talk about these. The Bulls. I understand why you said the Bulls, Allen. I understand why. I don't think it's sustainable. I'm sorry.
That's fair, but they play very well offensively. I think it's sustainable, especially in a weak East. That's why I think it's sustainable.
They looked good last year, though. Like decent.
Right.
Offensively.
We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. We're not gonna go back and forth right now. But I do have an interesting question that came out of your. Paul's serving up the themes for this year. He's off to a great start this season. This is an interesting question for the year.
Can't read it.
Okay. Will the Spurs have what's that word? It's not focus. It's not focus.
3 straight rookie of the years.
Ooh.
That's boy. The rich keep getting richer, man.
Possibly. All right. For our last wraparound topic, we've kind of already teed it up a little bit. I just want your 60-second reaction to the news of the federal investigation. Alan, I know you have a little bit more to say. We'll keep you for last. But Dre and Paul, let me get a quick 60-second take on just reaction to all this
real
goings
quick.
ons.
BJ Edgecombe.
I don't.
Yo,
Yeah,
That's a fact.
you just gotta say the name one time.
That's a fact. I don't know that I have a 60-second take on this, only because there's so much speculation involved right now.
we're gonna keep talking about it, but just it's the first episode.
Right, no,
It's obviously huge news. Just real quick, how you feeling about it?
I'd like more information. That's where I'd start. There's not a lot out there right now. There's not a lot that's confirmed. It's highly speculative right now. But if you go back and watch the tape for a couple of the guys named as co-conspirators, it makes sense. It makes sense of what's going on here. And that's the take I'm gonna. If you go back and watch the tape, there's some evidence.
Alleged defamation suits are a real thing. Defamation suits are a real thing.
All right, there are standards to be held. So I don't know if it'll meet the standard, but that's what's going on here. I see some allegations coming to light.
Allegations.
Allegations.
Allegations. Oh, 60 seconds.
They got these referees wearing headsets now, starting today.
Yeah,
This is you didn't get that notification. Yeah,
we want to hear
everybody now gonna wear headsets now. Yeah,
we want to hear everybody. You're not hiding nothing from us.
Starting today, Saturday. I got that notification.
Recording too.
Wow.
But listen, honestly, this is crazy. You can make all the jokes in the world, but like this is very, very damaging. Even if Chauncey and Terry are you see the headsets, yeah. So this is very damaging. Even if Chauncey and Terry Rozier are found not guilty and they're just like wrapped up in it, there's just so much. Like it opens up a Pandora's box of what could have been, even if they are innocent. And sports on a whole in America might be changed for the better, because not for the better, but for good, I should say, because I don't even know if it's for better or worse. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they don't want to get back to the days like in the 20s when they had like what's that team? I think it was CCNY. In the 20s they had that game and they like threw some players through the game because of betting, and certain organizations were involved. They don't want to get back to those days. They don't want to get back to those days. So it's a serious deal. The federal government's involved. The FBI. This is not a joke, although we will be making our jokes, but it's not a joke. So there isn't much I could say about it. Like y'all the ones that know more about this stuff than me. So I'm gonna just say that.
Real quick, I'm gonna jump in, Alan, for 10 seconds. I just want to say that the charges and the narrative that are being put out are of conspiracy involving organized crime.
Yes.
I won't say which organized crime organizations, but I'd like to see more of their faces and hear their names, and not just these Negro athletes. That's all I'm gonna say.
100%, 110% actually. That shit is crazy. They're making these guys the face of it all, and they're not like the biggest implicators in it. But I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I know what we're trying to do. But like, I just want to echo everything Paul said. This is so damaging for the league,
sports on a whole.
Yes, actually, yes, 100% with sports as a whole, but specifically with the NBA. All this is happening. Oh, and also I want to be clear about the Chauncey Billups thing. Like Chauncey's with there's two different gambling charges. Chauncey's more sort of like illegal poker games. So just like to be clear on that, and not like so much as cheating and throwing NBA games like Terry Rozier is. But either way, like that stuff is so bad for the league, especially coming right after the whole Kawhi Leonard situation that's still ongoing and still being investigated. Those are two separate
Nomad.
That's two back-to-back instances of basically like cheating. And like, if I'm Adam Silver, like you gotta bring the hammer down on this. You have to, because now like these dudes are stepping on the product. Like that's what's being happening. You're stepping on the product, and you gotta
cutting that dope.
You cutting it. Like you gotta kind of have to. You gotta act like a boss now. You gotta act like a mob boss now. If you're Adam Silver,
you need to get into your David Stern bag, man.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
Even,
I was
none of
gonna
them have
say,
another
like-
game
Hold on,
start.
clear. Let Ellen land the plane. Land the plane now.
And I was gonna say for years now he's been getting like the jokes about how like David Stern wouldn't allow this and David Stern wouldn't allow that, and like I always kind of defended him because I thought he was a good commissioner overall. But now he really got to get into his David Stern bag. We got to see like real like. I'm never an advocate for like people like getting kicked out the league, or whatever. I don't want to see that to nobody. But like this is terrible.
Unless
Like
you're
you
Donald
can't have
Sterling.
straight up cheating in the NBA because that takes away from the whole point of the sport. Any sport, just like Paul said, no sport can survive if you have this going on. So we got to keep a real close eye on this. I think when all the investigation is said and done, I think we're going to see some real repercussions, and
Bring it
we just
home.
can't have this shit in the league.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Now it is time to do what we do. We are now shifting to the open forum session of this episode. Fast Breaks family, tune in. There's only one proper topic for us to really get into. It's the first episode of the season. We got to project. That's what we do. Gentlemen, this is open forum. Jump in. I'll do my best to keep everyone organized, but open discussion. Are the Thunder the favorites to win it all again? And who are their legitimate contenders?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Their legitimate contenders are the Spurs, the Knicks, and the Cavs.
Really?
Really? What kind of picks are those, man?
Oh, this guy's been surprising me today.
Wait. Go ahead.
We'll circle back to the Knicks. Cavs?
Yeah.
Cavs?
Cavs are the second best team in the
The
East.
Cavaliers.
The Cavs are the second best team in the East.
Cleveland!
When they get, no. We're not going to pretend we didn't just see them go into the second round
And get washed.
They got washed because they're injured. They got washed because they're injured.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen,
They did have the number one seed last year, to your point. I'll give you
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
2014
That's what I'm saying.
Atlanta
Like,
Hawks.
that's not a crazy take. They've been at the top of the league. Every team that Donovan Mitchell is a part of is a top 1 or 2 seed. I can't count them out.
and loses, and he's never been to a conference finals.
That's
Although I
true.
do think it's not his fault. I do think Donovan Mitchell
It's
is a
never been his
superstar in
fault.
this league.
He's a superstar in the league. He's real at the coming out of the East as an inevitability. The way it's looking right now, it is either going to be the Knicks or the Cavaliers. So yeah, you have to say they are legitimate contenders. Whether we are like, oh my God, what's going? No, they are legitimate contenders. And the only team in the West that I said the Spurs for like shock value because they could figure it out. There are a couple teams in the West that we actually do have to consider. I'm not talking about the Lakers at all. I'm considering the Warriors for sure, and obviously the Nuggets also.
The oldest starting lineup in NBA history, the Warriors.
Wait, I'm sorry. So the Spurs, I give you valid. You're telling me the way this white backcourt is playing in Los Angeles.
Make the league great again. Come
I
on.
gotta see. I gotta see.
You're telling me the way
I gotta
these
see.
great. You're telling me the way these great
gotta see.
whites, these decent whites,
Make the
playing-
league great again, man.
And he's saying that because they're sharks. That's what he's saying.
you're saying that gives you no pause as contending in the West when they're gonna add a LeBron James. They're gonna add the way Jake LaRavia is playing, the way we're defending, and we're gonna add the way Ayton looks increasingly more comfortable every game, double guy again.
We'll see.
You're saying that the Warriors, with their Jonathan Kuminga issue, are more of a contender than this Laker team that is gonna add a LeBron James in a month.
Yes, actually.
Say more. This is open forum. I need you to explain yourself.
I'll
now.
tell you exactly why. The games that I've seen the Warriors play this season, they're very comfortable. They're very good. Steph is still he's averaging 27. He is consistent. Jimmy Butler is just a nice fit into the team. Everything that I thought the team was going to do last year, remember, I picked them as my surprise team last season. They have had a summer together, and they're coming back with 4 guys. They're like, we're going to go win a chip.
Kuminga was in contract dispute the entire summer. What summer together
They don't,
did
care,
they have?
they don't care about Kuminga. I know everyone's talking about Kuminga. He's not part of this conversation about who's going to drive the championship for the Warriors.
He's
not.
a major piece.
That's the problem, Andre.
That's a problem.
He's a major piece.
He's
But who's
been
bringing the
playing well,
championship home? Who's bringing the championship home? Be for real. Who is it? Jonathan Kuminga? No, it's Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. Come on.
Other thoughts? What do y'all think about this? The Warriors more of a contender than the Lakers?
I kind of put them on like the even playing, I guess. So the way I'm looking at it now, after the first couple games of the season, if you had asked me before the season, my answer would be differently. But so far, right now, I have OKC is the favorites to win again.
Correct.
Right.
I think Denver is their main contender, and I have a few teams that's like I guess a tier below that, in like terms of like I have to see more. And I would put the Knicks, Warriors, Lakers, maybe Rockets in there. Maybe Rockets.
The Rockets are an interesting pick because we still don't know what they really are.
I have no idea what that team is. I have no idea.
No one does.
And that's why. But I feel like their talent is good enough that it might take them there. But because I don't know what's going on here, that I can't call them like true contenders.
I don't know if Amen Thompson can be a championship starting point guard.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If Fred VanVleet were healthy, we would be having a different conversation. But I don't.
They may need to make a good trade. There's a couple. They might have to go get. I saw Jeff Teague say like throw out names like Drew Holiday, or whatever. But
yes,
100%.
Drew Holiday on the Rockets is a problem.
That's scary, bro.
Yeah,
Drew Holiday on the Rockets is a real problem. And by the way, for my take going back and forth right now in the West, it's Thunder, Spurs, Warriors. So I don't like.
Yeah, but the Spurs we gotta see, bro. I know it's cute and they look good, but we're talking about playoffs and contending. We need to step up. That's a young team over there, man. That's a very.
I understand.
As nice as Wemby is, they're so young. They got.
I think the Nuggets are real.
The Nuggets are real,
and the Warriors.
And
the Warriors and
Lakers
are real.
A step this season, by the way, and no one's talking about
it. My fantasy team is talking about it. My fantasy team is talking about it.
Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray too. Jamal Murray has been playing really good at the start of the season.
Yeah, the Nuggets are real. This is the first time I'm going to be like the Nuggets are real. The Nuggets are real. I think the Lakers and Warriors are real. I think the Rockets are a question mark. I think the Spurs are a question mark, and everyone else after that. But I think you have to put the Warriors and Lakers right there. And I think I obviously get the Lakers the edge for youth, and I think the Lakers are more talented, to be honest.
Than who? Than the
Warriors.
You mean because of like they have more talented players, or they have?
The Warriors have 2 All-Stars and some nice pieces in Pod and Kuminga. Their size is still a question mark, or Al Horford is not playing that much minutes a game.
Right.
Whereas you have a double all-star backcourt right now, a quasi all-star center, a bunch of 3-and-D wings.
Quasi all-star.
Yeah, that's dragging it.
No, historically, has DeAndre Ayton not been a quasi all-star center?
He hasn't been on the Suns for a long time.
If you name the top 7 centers in this league, does his
no.
name
no.
Name 7 centers better than DeAndre Ayton right now.
I'll do it right now. Wemby, Jokic, Miles Turner.
Stop.
Miles Turner is
Stop. What are his stats? I'll give you Zubac. What are his stats?
I'm taking Mitchell Robinson over him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
God, are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Rudy Gobert. DeAndre Ayton is
Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert.
Yes, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert.
Yes.
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Are we serious?
You know why?
Rudy Gobert.
You know why?
What?
Because Rudy Gobert, right?
Tries.
This is role.
No. Rudy Gobert is better defensively than DeAndre Ayton, and then offensively, DeAndre Ayton.
You know how many blocks DeAndre Ayton is averaging this year? We have to stop talking in narrative.
Wait, what do you say about his offense?
He's a Laker now. We have to look at reality. We can't just go in narrative anymore because there's coverage.
I'm looking at his stats right now.
He's
averaging 0.8 blocks. What are we talking about?
What
do you say about his offense?
0.8 blocks.
DeAndre Ayton not doing much offensively.
Look at he's averaging 15.
What are you talking about?
DeAndre Ayton is averaging 15 and 8.
He's averaging 15 and 8 with 0.8
Why?
blocks.
Did he have 2 good games?
That's not special.
There, he wasn't doing much.
That's not special.
He's played every game.
He's
that's wrong. You're wrong. He's had 15 and 8, 22 and 15, 16 and 8, 17 and 10. Last night was his first bad game. Again, we're not going to do narratives this year.
I'm not doing narratives. He's not a defensive stalwart.
Hold on.
Sure.
Let me just respond to Paul. Paul, you said he wasn't playing well. I'm giving you his box score for every game this season. 15 and 8, 22 and 15, 16 and 8, 17 and 10. His last game, 63%, 60%, 53%, 72%.
And turnovers.
Yes, he's had 2 turnovers, 3 turnovers, 3 turnovers, and 2 turnovers. Yes, that's because he's trying to play make out of the pinch post. He's going to figure that out.
He's trying to catch the ball. I seen him. I watched the games. I saw.
But don't ignore. You just said he had bad games, and I just told you he's had 2 double-doubles, and he's had no less than 15 points, except for last night where he only played. What did he start off bad? 15 and 8 on 63%. How is that bad?
8.
And then the next game he had 22 and 15. On 60%.
15 and 8, you acted like Rudy Gobert can't put up 15 and 8.
What is Rudy Gobert averaging this year?
I'll tell you right now.
I'm not doing narratives. I'm not doing narratives.
What are you talking about?
DeAndre
ain't doing that without
Rudy Gobert is averaging 8 points and 8 rebounds. What are you talking about?
I said he's playing without LeBron and Luka for some of those games.
And he's averaging 1.4.
Rudy Gobert's on a healthy Minnesota squad right now, playing with Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle.
Ant's been hurt.
How did you feel about Minnesota as a quasi contender?
I don't believe him because of Rudy Gobert. How about that?
Agreed. I don't know if it's for.
You act like Rudy Gobert. Wait, time out, Paul. Back to
I'm
your
not
point.
mad
You're acting like when a superstar is hurt, Rudy Gobert moves significantly up in the offensive options on that team. He doesn't, whereas Ayton does. Ayton is currently the 4th option, and so with Luka and LeBron out, he's the 2nd option, and he's doing what he wants to do. Jaden McDaniels is higher on the depth chart than Rudy Gobert on that team. What are you talking about? Dante DiVincenzo is higher on the depth chart than Rudy Gobert on that team. What are you talking about?
All of them are running pick and rolls with Rudy.
And by the way,
they are the scoring option. What are you talking about?
And by the way, going 7,
Rudy, like, come on, man. Like,
going 7.
I know he's not the nicest. I know he should be better, but you said DeAndre Ayton is a quasi all-star.
He's not.
That's more ridiculous than what I'm saying.
We named 7
for sure.
Alperen Sengun, thank you. I forgot about him. He's also
first of all, the fact that y'all said Miles Turner before Sengun and Evan Mobley, take your basketball cards.
Evan Mobley's not a center.
No, Evan Mobley's not a center.
You said Miles Turner and Rudy Gobert.
Evan Mobley's not a center.
Evan Mobley plays power forward. He plays power forward. He has Jared Allen with him. What are we talking about?
Yeah, come on. Like, what are you talking? Yeah, he's not a center, man.
If we're talking healthy right now, I give you Jokic, Zubac, Sengun, Chet Holmgren.
Yeah. Well, Chet Holmgren is a power forward.
That's 4.
Chet Holmgren is a power forward.
No, he's not.
Yes,
no,
he is.
Who starts at center on the Thunder? Who starts at center on the Thunder?
No,
he doesn't.
Yes,
Jalen Williams is their power forward.
No,
you're wrong. Jalen Williams is their starting power forward.
So when Hartenstein is healthy, Hartenstein's their center.
No, he's not. When Jalen Williams is healthy, he starts at power forward. Only because Jalen Williams is not healthy. Jalen Williams is not healthy right now. When Jalen Williams starts, he's the power forward. Please stop. So Chet Holmgren is the center. So I'll give you Chet, Sengun, Jokic, Zubac. 5 through 7, DeAndre Ayton is in the conversation.
And Wemby. No, he's not.
I'm taking Mitchell Robinson over him, man.
Agreed.
And why are you acting like you're ignoring?
What is he average?
Ignoring the Portland Trailblazer years. That man was whack.
That was 1 year. That was 1 year. And you know what he averaged in Portland?
That was his most recent year. He was whack.
Do you know? Okay, so we're going to ignore a man's whole career because he had one bum year a year ago. That's what we're doing. He's young. Hold on. He was trending down. He's young and was trending down.
Honestly, even
for a year is trending down. What are we talking about?
He started looking worse the longer he was on the Suns, and then he went to the Trailblazers and wasn't motivated.
First of all,
none of that.
For non-motivated, his first season with the Blazers, 55 games, he averaged 17 and 11. Let's start there. And then last year, 40. He only played 40 games for the Blazers, and he averaged 14 and 10. So he has never not averaged a double-double. I don't know what y'all are talking to me about right now.
On a whack team.
Most of his career, he was in Phoenix, and he went to the finals. And the year he went to the finals, he averaged 17 and 10. What are we talking about right now?
Listen, if you watch the Trailblazers, you would know. They know he was whack.
Hold on, Alan. I haven't heard you a lot on this, and I want to move off of just the Lakers being a contender. But can you give your perspective on DeAndre Ayton? I think he's a top 7 to 10 center. He's averaged at least 16. He's averaged at least 16 and 10 his entire career.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 10. I want to say 7. If we thought about it enough, we might come up with some more names. We missed a couple guys like Cat, DeMontis.
I didn't miss Cat. I said it 6 times.
Oh,
all right, yeah, I'll give you Cat,
Yeah,
DeMontis. That's like 6 and 7. I think
Right.
8, 9, and 10,
You
8,
said
9, and
Cat?
10. He's right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all right,
He
so
might-
now
he
if
might-
we're
he
adding
might
in
be-
these power forward / centers, then this man is dropping to like 15 to 20.
Yes.
Cat don't play center. But anyway,
plays
When Mitchell
Cat plays
Robinson is
center.
healthy, he starts.
Right.
So
But
like if
anyway,
you're gonna do that,
it don't even matter if he's top
Never
7 and 10 or
healthy.
whatever the case is. Like I think he's been playing good this season and he's doing what he got to do. That's the point
That's
of it.
fine. I just have a
You know what I
contention
mean?
to
Like,
say he's a
that's
quasi
kind of
all-star.
no, that's OD. That's OD. That's
Wait,
OD.
a guy that has historically averaged 16 and 10 isn't a quasi all-star in this league?
No. He's a center doing his job. that's
Oh,
unfortunately
then Rudy Gobert should give back all his money.
correct. All of
If 16 and 10 is a center
All
doing
of it.
his job in 2025, Rudy
All of it.
Gobert should be arrested for fraud tomorrow.
I agree. He needs to give back all his
That's
DPO.
a
Why?
fraud.
What do
We're
you
not going to
mean?
sit here and
This
act
is-
like there's a bunch of big men out here averaging 16 and 10. We're not going to do that.
I mean, there's a lot actually.
No,
a
there's
lot.
not.
Everyone we just named that's on the 7 list is doing it. On the top 7, they're all doing it. And not all of them are going to be all-stars, by the way.
NBA center stats this season. Let's see.
Go for it.
Who's averaging? Bam Adebayo is averaging 23 points, but only 9 rebounds. Jokic is obviously 20
better.
and 14. Jokic, I would say so, yes. But my specific point was there's not a bunch of guys out here averaging 16 and 10. Nikola Jokic, 20 and 14. We know who he is. Vucevic, he's averaging 20 and 12. I don't think that's going to hold up. Porzingis, 19 and 6. Cat, 18 and 13. Solid. Embiid, 17 and 5 in 22 minutes. Zubac, who we said is better, 15 and 8. Jared Allen, 14 and 7. Sabonis, 12 and 14. Solid. Miles Turner, 10 and 6.
All
That
these
is
guys
it.
are better than him.
That is it. My question was, what I said was, there's not a ton of guys out here averaging 16 and 10. Right
No, I
now,
agree with
there's
that.
only
I
2
agree with that.
centers. Right now, there's only 3 centers in the league averaging double doubles. Right now, there's only 3 centers in the league averaging double doubles. Let's be clear about that.
I agree with that, but all those guys, to our original debate, are better than DeAndre Ayton.
All right, let's go to the East. The Knicks. Are they legit contenders
Yes.
to the Thunder?
Yes.
I'm concerned.
Here we go.
No,
I knew
wait.
he was gonna give it a real.
I'm not saying I'm not concerned, but again, looking at the layout of the East right now,
But that's by default. Are they
Yeah.
contenders on the court
are
so
they?
far?
Can you see them beating the Thunder right now?
I can't. I don't want to honestly answer that.
Well, that's the question.
I don't want to honestly
I
answer.
didn't. I didn't give my contenders in the West yet either in the East. But
Say all your
Well,
contenders right now.
well, so you don't agree with the Nuggets, Warriors, and Lakers?
no, I think there's a tier. All right, I think the Rockets.
Even without Fred.
Yes, the Rockets.
Wow.
I believe in Amen Thompson. I
As a
believe
point
in
guard, though. As
Yes.
a point guard, though.
Yes. The Rockets, the
You gotta say the
the
Nuggets.
Nuggets,
Yeah, you gotta say the Nuggets.
and then after that, there's a secondary tier where a lot of those guys could jump up, like the Warriors, the Lakers,
That's what we said.
the Clippers,
That's what we said.
the Spurs. But so I agree with that, right?
Yeah.
But I don't got the Cavaliers nowhere near that. In the East now, talking about the Knicks are the Knicks contenders. I believe that the Knicks are going to be the number 1 seed and are going to the finals. Yes, I do. I don't believe in the Bulls. I'm sorry. They look good. They're gonna be 500. They might make the playoffs. But whatever. After the Knicks, like you know what I mean? Like the Bucks are gonna be
for the East.
the Bucks are gonna be decent. The Heat are gonna be decent. The Hawks are a wild card. They're gonna be decent.
The Hawks
the
are very
Sixers-
interesting. They're
the
a very
Sixers are
interesting team to me.
The Sixers are interesting too.
Yes, they are.
BJ Ashcombe is a problem. He might be Rook of the Year. Let's see.
Might be. He truly
But
might
the
be.
problem is Embiid is going to be like, I know we were talking in the group chat. Oh, the Embiid Sear era is over. He's still the best center
He's
in the
playing
league.
20. He's playing 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, because they're trying to load manage him, and he's not trying to. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, if it works, if this load management thing works, and he's healthy in the playoffs,
you can't put the cat back in the hat. You go now 2 straight regular seasons of it being Maxi's team. You're not gonna get to the playoffs and all of a sudden get the keys back to Joel.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
It
doesn't work like that.
Do that.
It doesn't work like that.
It could for Embiid because he's like, you saw what he did on one leg.
No, but we're talking about human psychology, reality. I understand in 2K, sure, you would call more plays for Joel. In reality, do you think Tyrese Maxey is going to have 2 straight regular seasons of him being his team and it's going to comfortably put the ball back in the hands of Joel Embiid?
If he does it and Embiid is averaging like,
do you think he's going to? Is my question.
He will do it to see if it works, and if it works, he will do it to see if it works. Absolutely.
I think what I think they should do is I think they should make this load management thing like his role going forward. I think they're playing really good with what they're doing right now. Like this is just a reality now. I'm sorry.
This is it.
No, because
the body shot, bro. You gotta do it like this.
When the championship is in play, all of that goes out the window. And when you talk about Joel Embiid,
because what's gonna happen when he gets hurt and you got to revert back anyway?
Right.
If he gets hurt. And if he doesn't have a lot of miles,
it's every year.
It's every year.
If he plays 20 minutes a game, he can't be healthy in the playoffs?
No.
No.
We see him get hurt in the playoffs every year.
It's not a load problem. That's what we have to start talking about. He's anatomically challenged. It's not load. His body don't work, bro. It's over. It's like AD, man. Like he's hurt already. It's been 6 games.
This gotta be his role, bro. I'm sorry. The era is over. The process is done.
I think the best thing for Joel Embiid would to be the third option and be a supporting player on a championship team built not around him. But you cannot build the team around him anymore. He's a bonus. He's a bonus. If he's healthy, great. You have a nice 17 points in a limited role that you can call upon. But you cannot build this team and think championship hoping that he could be your 36 minutes a night, 30-point guy anymore. No, it's over.
That sounds nice. But when you have a player that talented and he actually might be healthy,
we've seen this before, though. We've seen this before. Like,
have we?
Yeah, Yao Ming.
No, man. Nah.
Same thing.
Nah.
It is. The body is just not there. The best you can hope for is for him to be a great role player.
Nah, I don't think it's the same because I think Embiid is so talented. Like he has such a diverse array of skills that I could see Philadelphia say, okay, this is Tyrese and VJ Edcomb's team, and then they give the ball to Embiid, and every time he gets the ball, he scores. And he goes on like a personal 8-0. They're not gonna just stop giving him the ball in the playoffs if he's hot.
I'm talking about minutes, bro. I don't see them increasing his minutes above 22.
They also probably
if it gets to a fourth quarter and it's the second round of the playoffs and it's tied and it's like game 2 or 3, right? And he has 20 minutes already. That man is gonna play 32 minutes.
Yeah, but
let's stop this. Come on, man. I'm sorry.
They're giving it to Tyrese.
You said what?
He's not the go-to guy. They're giving it to Tyrese.
They're gonna get the ball to
Tyrese is not nicer than Joel Embiid. He's just not. We know
he is right now.
He's available.
But if Embiid is literally on the court and available, you think they're not gonna get? Come on, man.
I also don't know that Tyrese Maxey is not. Tyrese Maxey is averaging 35.
Joel Embiid at his peak is nicer than Tyrese Maxey.
You said today. Today.
No, I didn't.
Today,
you added that.
Okay, so then I'm adding it. Today, Tyrese Maxey is averaging 35 and 9.
Yeah. Joel Embiid.
I'm not thinking about a Joel Embiid. I'm averaging 35.
Okay. All right. Let's see the playoffs. Because I seen him in the playoffs and he looked really good, except for in certain moments where his mid-range, he just didn't want to shoot it.
What year is he in the league? Let's not forget that. He's in his
Year 11, I
Bro,
think.
you're bugging.
Fifth.
You're
11.
bugging.
Fifth.
You're
Tyrese
bugging.
Maxey.
It's his 5th year, bro.
It's his 5th year only.
You said
Wait,
11.
who
Tyrese
we
He's
Maxey.
not even
about?
touching.
Embiid
Joe
or
Waters is
Tyrese?
like year 11.
Maxey.
Right?
Maxey.
Oh, I was talking about Embiid. I was talking about
No.
Embiid.
Maxey's only going in his 5th year, so you're talking about playoff struggles in some key moments. He's going into his 5th year, averaging 35. We have to talk differently about Tyrese Maxey, bro. He's not even
Very
touching his
respectable.
prime yet. He's not even
Very
touching his
respectable.
prime yet.
Come on.
Let's see. Let's see.
35?
Of course we do.
You could average 35 and be limited in certain areas in your game.
Potentially, but
And
he's
9.
Not.
Don't forget the 9.
But he's not.
He is.
What's his limit?
He doesn't know how to
Whatever
control his
limit,
shooter. You
whatever
remember
limit
John
he
Wall
has
earlier?
had, whatever limit he has had, let's put the caveat that he's going into his 5th year. So you're acting
Right.
like it's a fixed problem that he could very much improve and fix that weakness this year. Whereas Embiid, his health problems are not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere.
But you're banking on a what if, and I'm just saying that's a what if. Let's
You're
not
banking on a what if.
No, but they're preparing
I don't know
for.
if it's a
They're
what if at
they're
this
moving differently in a way where they're trying to make it happen. Tyrese, just because he's averaging 35 doesn't mean that all of a sudden he's going to start putting up for more mid-range shots and making them in the playoffs.
That's
I
fair.
think you have a better chance of that meaning that than Joel
I
Embiid
don't know.
load managing a whole season and therefore getting through the playoffs. I think the
I don't
former
know.
is actually more likely. It's more likely that what we're seeing from Tyrese right now signals growth, which will translate to playoffs, than
Nah.
it is likely that Joel Embiid only playing 20 minutes for 82 games means he's going to be able to then jump to 36 minutes in the playoffs. I think that's very far-fetched.
Tyrese has been this nice for a while.
What are your concerns with the Knicks? Though?
Nice.
You never told us. What are your concerns with the Knicks?
Okay. We're gonna see. This is gonna be one of the biggest coaching challenges that Mike Brown has ever faced. Right?
More than LeBron?
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? The Knicks look better in certain ways, right? Okay, so like we're going deeper in the bench, right? Oh, yes, we grew the bench, but we're playing guys that we had last year. That I personally was like, and a lot of Knicks fans were saying, play them more, and he's playing them more in addition to the newer guys that are more veterans that we have, right? The shots aren't falling as much. I'm not worried about that. They're getting good looks. That's the biggest thing. Jalen Brunson and Cat have been kind of streaky offensively. I think the fact that they lost weight, both of them, lost weight has something to do with that, in my opinion. That could be dumb, but that's what I think.
Would that be dumb?
I don't know. I mean, a jump shot is a jump shot, and they're NBA players. So some people might say, oh, like they're just cold, or them losing weight has nothing to do with that. That's supposed to help them. I don't know. But I think just them changing their body structure has an impact on their jump shot, especially Jalen Brunson, because he's a physical player and he lost weight. I don't know if I like that. But anyway.
You needed for defense. I think it was a good decision that'll play out in the long run.
And that's exactly
and for health. You can't have that much weight on those joints when you play such a ground game.
And that's exactly where I'm going. Defense. It's getting to the point where you can't really play Jalen Brunson and Cat at the same time. And Josh Hart is another issue. He don't want to shoot the ball, but we got Jordan.
Never has.
He had. See, that's the thing. When he was at his peak, when he just got here, his first 2 years here, he was.
I think if you want to win, Jordan Clarkson has to take Josh Hart's role. I think Jordan Clarkson is an improvement on that position.
Oh wow!
And it's gonna, and it might happen if you don't get it together. And Jalen Brunson tells him on the podcast, just shoot the ball. If he doesn't want to do it, that's his career right there. He gotta focus on that. It sounds
I think his replacement is sitting right there on that bench.
Right there.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer.
That's what he got short. Them rebounds and all of that helps. But
it's great.
When you're on the court with Jalen Brunson and Cat, and you don't want to shoot.
I hate that for him. Let me be clear.
You need to space the floor. You need to be a floor spacer.
And it's like he resents the fact that he has to do that. I could tell, like he doesn't like that he has to do that. Well, sitting because he's trying to win a chip. I'm sorry, but
you're right.
I think Jordan Clarkson is a very, very nice option. Now, defensively, your backcourt is cooked.
He's better than Jalen Brunson defensively, though.
Yes, but I'm just saying overall, your backcourt with those two defensively is cooked. But you have the wing defenders, so you have Mikal and OG. So
The problem is Jalen Brunson and Cat. The same issue that we had last year.
that pick and roll is hell, ain't it?
Yo,
Jalen Brunson and Cat trying to guard a pick and roll.
that same issue that we had last year is here again. Now, the reason I wanted
You're
Tom
exposed.
Thibodeau,
The league knows you. They know
yes,
your body.
and the thing with Tom Thibodeau is if we brought him back, we were gonna do the same thing again, and it was just gonna be the same old. And that's why I needed him gone. Now with Mike Brown, a different mind, I could have hope that he will figure out some, whether it's zone,
You need to trap.
trap,
You need to trap.
whatever.
You need to be a trapping team. You need to do fire.
It can work, but I think Mike Brown is the type of coach that will actually implement it and try it.
Yeah.
And that's why I have hope. And I'm saying that they're still going to be the number one seed and go to the finals. But it needs to happen. The offense already looks better. We're already scoring more defensively on the fast break. Mikal Bridges, all you people that was talking about Mikal Bridges last year, better shut your mouth.
No, we weren't talking about Mikal. We were saying why aren't y'all getting? Remember me on this podcast? I said why don't y'all get him more looks? That man just came up averaging 20 plus.
There are a lot of emotional Knicks fans that were talking about him like it was just all on him. So
no, y'all didn't get him no looks, bro.
I was talking to them, not you. They got to be quiet now because he's been our most consistent player, right? So OG, he's still feeling himself, but he's gonna get him more.
Shooting that shit like he Kawhi, bro.
Oh my god,
pulling that John, bro. Good lord.
And listen, it's not even that. It's a problem. I'm cool with that because he's making it. Like the contested threes, he's making it.
I don't even like his form. He's shooting it and pulling his hands back like he knows he's going in every time.
He's very confident.
He's perfected it. So do what you got to do. My problem is when he's getting the ball and trying to cross people up and getting the post and almost injuring himself. That's what that's where he's feeling.
That's
he dead ass right though.
No, that's what all right.
He think he Kawhi. He dead think he Kawhi.
No, that's who his comp is. That's who he thinks he is.
Not.
It is
no, not competition. Like play, like
No, I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
That's who he thinks he is. I'm telling you.
That's what everybody.
That's who he thinks.
His shades of.
His shades of.
Yes, that's who he thinks. When he was in the gym, he said, "I'm really moving like that, huh?"
Gerald
Wallace. Tells you he probably also thinks he's like Kobe.
Corey Maggette, bro. That's who he is. He's Corey Maggette.
Who was good? He was really nice. But like I'm concerned. I believe that they will pull through because we don't have Tom Thibodeau as our coach anymore. But
Alan and Paul, wrap us up with your other contenders in the East. So you got the Knicks at the top of the crop. Who do you think is legitimate?
Brother, there are no other contenders in the East. it's dark. It's dark for them. It's a wrap. This is so bad. Like,
do you not believe in this Bucks early success or anything like that?
No.
Doesn't believe in
out of respect for them, I'll put maybe quasi. I respect for Giannis, I guess, but like I don't know if that's sustainable.
What about the Pistons? Do the Pistons take a leap? Do the Pistons take a leap this year?
Even if they do, they still
not. Wait. That's another. By the way, they have another guy that's averaging 14 and 10, Jalen Duren. This whole I went back through. Hold on, because what's his name isn't even averaging 16 and 10 right now. That's a different story. He's averaging 14 and 7, but
that's because Luka wants to get 12 rebounds a goddamn game.
That's DeAndre Ayton's averaging 14 and 7, and they're like, Steven Adams has more rebounds than Ayton. But keep going, Alan.
Stop.
No, he does. Go check.
There's no other team in the East, bro.
So we don't believe in none of the young teams. The Pistons, you don't think the Magic will get it together eventually?
All those teams are.
I lost faith in the Magic. I lost
really
faith.
That early. That early.
They can't shoot. Still they can't shoot.
Like they're hitting the side of the backboard.
Have y'all seen?
I haven't watched them.
Paolo's 3-point numbers. Look up.
Do we believe that's gonna stay like that though? I mean, we know.
I don't know what happened.
Paolo is a probably projected second team All NBA player this year.
The funniest thing I saw is they were going against the Pistons. And he was calling out Tobias Harris. He called him a BAN. And went to a free throw line. missed both free throws. And then
I think Paolo had a weird summer because he came back from injury in the playoffs. But let's not forget the way he started last season.
No, we're talking about this season. And
He's kind of still doing what he did last season, but I just didn't realize he's just not a good shooter. It's been coming up a lot recently.
He's been ass.
The team, look. To me,
No. Paul, I'm sorry. Whatever you're gonna say, just
I don't know about ass. I mean, he's had
keep it in context.
24, 32, 24, 20. Like, he's not ass, bro.
What are the averages? What's his average right now?
22, 9, and 4. Like at 22 years old.
He's not ass. What's the percentage from three?
It's bad.
Say it out loud, please.
15.8%.
He's ass. He's going ball.
Listen.
That's not gonna say that way though. The same way we know the Bulls. Wait, the same way we know the Bulls. But wait. The same way we know the Bulls aren't real in how good they are. We know that Paolo is not real.
You know what the thing is with you, Fyro, that I realized.
What
you are? No, it's a philosophical difference.
I've been saying this for 3 years.
No. This is one of
it's a philosophical difference for 3 years.
No. I agree with you. It's just that I'm calling out one specific. You look at youth from an optimistic perspective. Like you look at every young player, like they are going to get better because they are young.
Of course.
Every young player doesn't get better.
Yeah, but how many? Wait. In the last era, I like this point. In the last era, who flopped?
I got to think about that.
Exactly. So typically, So typically, young players that show a certain level of talent, you more times than not realize it. That doesn't mean they all become 5-time champions, but it's a flop and a bust is actually rare. That's why it's so significant. When someone flops and busts, I'll tell you right now, the last era flops and busts: Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons.
What's a flop though?
They never become. They show all-star level talent and never become that level.
I disagree. I don't think that's a flop. I think
what's a flop then?
I feel like a flop is almost like you regressed. Like it's either you regressed or you showed the talent. But
what if like you said, you never get better?
If you never get better, you can still have a long like Andrew Wiggins to an extent. You could make an argument.
No. You can't do that because Andrew Wiggins touched his potential, exactly. One, he touched it. One, you would say on the Warriors, he was a major piece in winning the chip.
He was their second best player.
Exactly, he was the second best player, and also when he had that role in Minnesota his last year, the reason they traded for him is because he was playing like an all-star. He's never had that role again, so you can't hold that against him.
But the problem is that with him, okay, maybe you could say that last year the Timberwolves, but he played on the Warriors. You know what I mean? Like he was a role player, but an important role player on the Warriors.
He was the second best player.
He was the second best player because of his role and what he was asked to do. Whereas where he was drafted and projected to be, he was projected to be more than that. And he was good.
Hold on, Paul. I want to specify this nuance. I'm not going off like, do you meet your specifically match projection? Like you're supposed to be the best player in the world. Did you become that? I'm just saying when a young player gets drafted, right?
Yeah.
And they have some early seasons where we go, this is going to be a really, really good player. This is going to be a quasi all-star level player. It's actually very rare that they don't become at least that. There's only so many players we can name from the last era where that happened. Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons. That's really the only time I can think of where we looked at them and we're like, oh, they're going to be really, really good. And they did not become really, really good. Zion is amazing. What are we talking about?
He's still really good, though.
He's amazing.
He's good.
He shows up for 3 games and then he's gone.
Yeah, but that's not him not getting better. When he's on the court,
he's a problem.
Because you can say something about AD. Like, sure, AD accomplishment-wise has not done what we thought, but he became the player we thought he was going to be.
Okay, so I just want
to Would you say AD is one of those guys?
What?
I mean, one of those
16 and 10 every year. I don't.
He's not 16 and 10 every year.
You see,
it's not true.
Listen. The Lakers got 20 all-star players on their roster, man.
I didn't say that, bro.
I know you did.
No, but let's be honest. That's what I'm saying. There's not many players in recent history who we look at and go, "Oh, he's going to be really good." and he doesn't become really good.
There are plenty of players that are drafted in the first round of these drafts that are just.
I didn't say pick though. I just say when we look at them in their first few years and we say, "Oh, he's gonna be really good." When it's not often that they don't become really good. So when we look at Paolo, and it's been very clear that we said, "Oh, he's gonna be really good." So yeah, when I talk about his youth, I'm saying, yeah, he's still young, and I'm still very confident that guy's gonna be really good.
I think you're saying that because he's really good right now. He could very well not improve his 3-point percentage. He could very well stay at this level for the rest of his career, and he'll be one of the greatest Magic players ever. Am I wrong on that?
Yes. What?
If he stays at this level right now, he stays on the Magic for like 10 years,
he's not gonna be one of the best. 22-9 is not one of the best players ever.
Magic players.
No, still no. Gilbert Arenas was a Magic. Let's not.
is he there?
Dwight Howard was a Magic.
He's the greatest.
T-Mac was a Magic. Let's calm down.
Dwight Howard's the greatest.
Hedo Turkoglu.
Dwight Howard was the greatest.
He's gonna be greater than Hedo Turkoglu if he stays at this level for 10 years.
Hedo Turkoglu, come on.
Hedo was nice. I used to mess with
Yeah,
him.
I don't know
He would be
about
alive.
But he didn't have the
He's
role.
dumb
He didn't
nice.
have the
What are you
role.
saying?
Hedo Turkoglu was the Manu Ginobili of the Magic.
Facts.
Agreed.
And Manu Ginobili is
Was
one of the
dumb
best
nice.
Spurs ever. No,
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of greats in there.
he's arguably the fourth best Spur ever. No.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of great players in their history.
See, I hate that narrative because that's not
Magic?
true.
The Spurs.
That's not true.
Spurs, that's not true at all.
That's not true.
They were good players.
David Robinson.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Okay.
He's the fifth. I forgot about Kawhi. Tim, Tony, David Robinson, Kawhi, then Manu.
Correct.
There's a legend on there too.
Oh, George Gervin.
George
George Gervin. I might have Kawhi over George Gervin though. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely have Kawhi over George Gervin, but that's okay.
Tiny Archibald, like we could, like
They got players over there. To say
they got,
don't got
come on, man. They got play.
They got players, but they don't got as many as like
Avery Johnson. Come on now.
Avery Johnson. Avery
Adrian-
Johnson.
Adrian Dantley. Adrian
Dantley's best years were gone by the time he got to the Spurs. Was it?
I was with
saying
you.
they
I was
have
rocking with
players.
you.
Nah, I'm told. No. Listen, Kevin Durant is the greatest player to ever play on the Thunder right now. Right? Let's see what SGA does. But the greatest Thunder ever is Westbrook. I'm saying that if Paulo stays at this level for 10 more years, he will be one of the greatest players for them, like the greatest Magic players ever.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah, but here's
fair. We don't have time.
hold
We don't have
on.
time
I
to
know.
go
I'm
back.
just the last thing for Paul. Paul, I think you're just like you're thinking I'm projecting a very specific vision for him, and I'm not. I'm just saying I think we've looked at him. I think right now our projection for him is to be a better player than he currently is. That's all. Like that plainly. That plainly. Well, I'm not doing specifics like that. We think he'll be a better player than he is now. Yeah. I'm just saying I think it's a pretty good bet that he's going to become a better player than he is now. I'm not saying how much better. I'm just saying. So when we talk about projection and we talk about, I'm always going to youth. I'm like, yeah, because when we say a guy's going to be really, really, really good, quasi all-star level guy, they usually become that. Even the Zach LaVines of the world. Zach LaVine, I don't think has made an all-star team yet, but is he not quasi all-star talent right now? Yeah, obviously he is.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like Paolo may never. I don't know if he has, but maybe he has. Maybe he hasn't. But Paolo may never be like that guy. But like he'll be. I'm confident he'll be at least like a Zach LaVine, a guy that can average 28 in this league. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think he's gonna get better.
I don't know about that either. But all right, let's see.
This was good chat. We're right at 1:30, right on our goal to start the season. I hope you guys enjoyed our episode 1. Any final words for the fandom?
Listen, y'all, to the rest of the league, I tried to warn you. I really tried to warn you. Nobody listened. So do with that information what you will. The Wemby era has begun. All right? We're strangers and aliens out here. Strangers and aliens.
I got something for you. So you go.
Alan?
You go.
Something for the season. Fire shot marks. Free us.
Hey, bro. Alan. I got MPJ on my fantasy team. I hope they don't change a thing. I
Oh
hope you
God.
change your thing.
Man's averaging 30,
Put him
0
up.
assists.
Put him up.
Yeah.
Matter of
please.
fact, he's averaging. I hear MPJ's averaging -5 assists.
All right, my final word to start season 3: beware the loss, the Californian Whites.
The
Make
Wild
the
Whites.
Lakers great
Come on,
again.
man.
Beware
Southern
the Californian Whites.
Come on, man.
Is that what I
There
think
you
it
go.
is?
There you go. You want your
Hey.
push up?
Yeah!
Hey.
This man
Let's
is
go.
owed me these push-ups for 2
year
years,
later.
ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're not
This
even
stems
going
from a
down all the way. What's
conversation
Go
going
watch
on?
that. Go watch that.
Yeah.
Go watch that.
This stemmed from a conversation at 2 a.m. in 2023, ladies and gentlemen, where this man told me the Rockets were going to make the playoffs.
What the hell am I watching? What kind of push-ups are these?
I'll
Go
take
watch
him. He had 100 of them, so I'll take it. That man's working up a sweat. I like it.
That's a
I
You
picture.
did
like
100
it.
of these, Paul?
You said what?
You did 100?
Yes.
Oh,
Count them.
Yeah.
I counted 2
That's what I'm
push-ups.
talking about. Hey, tune in next week. You know what it is. Light it up.
Come on. It's Fastbreaks. Listen. We back with another one. Fast breaks, yeah, we coming with the takes. Never early, never late, but we always push the pace, yeah. And we really study tape, y'all just view the highlights, man, we really watching games, yeah. You just watch from the stands, we run 3-man weeks, Paul, Dre, and Allen, yeah. Way more than a fan, we got love for the game, we don't have to pretend. Got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. I'm the run the fast break, throw me the outlet. Yeah, we got it out the mud like you get it off the glass. Time to run the fast break, throw me the outlet.